4:30 in the afternoon. I'm at a Love's off of I-55 South. It's the, how can I explain this? It's the, because I can't remember the exit. Wait, 78 East off of I-55 South. It's the last Love's heading east right outside of West Memphis. I guess this is regular Memphis. So I'm on the Tennessee side. There is a truck wash, a blue beacon, and I'll be in range here in a second. So I walk towards my truck that has just been washed. Right there, you can see the truck wash. So it's really convenient. I'm 14 miles away from where I need to deliver, and I had the opportunity to get a truck wash because I've passed up my 2-week window. That's as soon as we can get one that Maverick pays for it. These are burial vaults, and I'm delivering to a veteran cemetery. But the way they have us specifically loaded on the edge of these timbers as close as we can. So usually me personally, I would put these in a little bit farther on a typical product, but on these, the strongest point for these burial vaults is these, I guess, the edges. And then I try to do my 4-inch straps as close to over the center of the dunnage as I can. And as they loaded these, they progressively loaded them farther and farther to the passenger side, which I don't care. I mean, it's pretty close to on center. And so yeah, this one has 3 only because I wanted 2 4-inch straps. The 2-inch strap is there because of the we were required to have a securement within the last 18 inches of the load and the front 18 inches of the load. So in order to accomplish it back here, because this spool only goes to actually it comes about halfway, so I can't really get a strap through it, so I have to go here. So all this is it has to go 18 inches from the back. So yeah, I couldn't get a 4-inch strap back far enough. This last 4 timbers on the back actually go from rub rail to rub rail on the other side, so they're not this is what I picked up from the cement company, these last 4 timbers, and I will get rid of those once I drop off this load. I'm not sure exactly what I got out of here last time, but anyway, I got some new equipment. I had to get 4 over center binders, 5 chains, and 1 ratchet binder because whoever, and plus a bunch of other stuff, because whoever took my trailer that was loaded didn't leave any of the stuff that I had on that trailer I had personally secured. This is an older trailer, but it looks like it's got brand new landing gear on it, so that's cool. That's about it. I deliver at 0700, so it's only 14 miles away, so my day won't start as early as I would like. You can see how dirty my floor is as compared to my truck, because that spot right there where I picked this stuff up at was a cement plant. So but you can see I don't step past, my shoes stay over here. I don't wear my shoes in my truck other than this spot right here, specifically because of that, how dirty it can get in a truck. And I like my truck clean. So any place where I walk in the back, it's like my house. Well, I don't take off my shoes in my house, but if I did, it would be just like that for those people that take off their shoes in their houses. So I don't get, I don't carry or track in any dirt into the back where I maintain my second home. I'm hoping trucks don't actually park there, which is typical. You know, you have parking spaces, you have a cat scale in trucks, since they don't want to actually go park in a spot. I'm hoping they're just there temporarily. But it's my biggest pet peeve, because when I go to leave in the morning, I'm going to have no problems knocking on that gentleman's door and waking him up in order to get if I have to do that, in order to get my truck out of my space. But we will see. I mean, I will attempt to get out, but if I can't do it without hitting another truck, then I'm going to have to wake somebody up if they actually sleep that late, because I'll be leaving excuse me, about 6:30, 6:45, so it's only 20 minutes away. But again, like I said, I don't have any problems with it, because if they want to park there, then they take those kind of chances of having to be woken up by other drivers. So, I mean, they could take the time to go find a spot and park in it, and then they don't have to worry about getting woken up. Me, if I did that, I would be completely paranoid and have a sleepless night thinking somebody's going to come knocking on my door. But I don't know, that's just me. A lot of what I say is in jest, but a lot of it isn't, and it's up for you to decide which is which. You know, make your friends rich, make your enemies rich, and see which is which. And that's it. I started today, because yesterday they got my truck fixed. I came in at 2 and had the whole fiasco. Of course, this is all covered in yesterday's video. And then I got my load assignment, which didn't pick up until this morning. So, and then, as typical, when you start out your work week, you get a message from the company saying, hey, this is when you're due back. But instead of being due back this Friday, which is the 19th, they said you're due scheduled back on the 26th. So that means they're scheduling me this weekend out. I guess I probably would have less heartburn about it if it was me taking vacation and then starting the work week, really late, and them having the hassle of having to try to get me back in the middle of the week. But this was, I don't know how any other way to put it other than to say the truck was broke. I couldn't drive. So for me to be scheduled out for the weekend due to my inability to drive, I don't know if that's completely understandable on my part. Does that make sense? I will live with it and suck it up. But I don't quite agree with it. Does that make sense? So that's it. I'm going to close my curtains and watch the movies. That's all we can do in a truck, you know. Nothing else. If you don't watch a movie, you have to get out of your truck. And then when you're ready to go to sleep, you can get back. I'm just kidding. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to watch movies because there's nothing else to do at a Love's Truck Stop. I've got about, $112 saved up on my Love's points. So I'm really saying, once I get the amount, I'm going to get a one of those driving cameras. It's by Garmin. The only reason I'm getting it is because it won't cost me anything. And it'll go up there and it'll run 24/7. Or, yeah. Whenever the truck's on, it'll be running to capture any stuff in front of me in case there's accidents and whatnot. Because that's what I had my first one for, and then it died. It wasn't a Garmin. It was some knockoff of a... it was a MyView 378, I want to say it was. It was good while it lasted. And now it's no longer there. So, anyway, this is the 7th time I'm saying this is it. And that's, 7 times the charm. So, that's it.